Was wir übernehmen, Freunde, nur die Herzlich willkommen zum 62. Let's Play in der Haus und fucking Fata Morgana. Und ja, meine lieben Freunde, heute starten wir die Six Door. Die habt ihr wie im letzten Let's Play haben wir gesehen. The Maid's Tale ist es jetzt. Ja, und ja, let's go. The Maid's Tale, Six Door, 1099 bis Freizeit. Let's go. This is my tale and the Maid's Tale. Jetzt diese Blume hier rechts ist nicht mehr blau oder rot. I guess. A tale of a foolish, naive girl. Looking back on it now, I'm ashamed of everything. But I will tell you my story in its entirety, without embellishments. I ask that you please not let go of my hand. Oder ist gerade die Maid redet, ich weiß nicht.
Nein, also ich sag my and
Ja,
the maids.
aber
Obwohl doch.
Giselle,
Giselle.
ja doch.
The only things the knights left behind were a garment and a large pool of your blood. Okay, though. Blood had seeped into the fabric and was beginning to dry. When I clenched it in my hand, it made soft crackling sounds.
Boah, ist echt geil, wie es hier aussieht. Ja.
The oppressive stench of death lingered in the tower.
Oh, Digga.
Michael, there's no point in life without you. You know that, right? Have a wonderful family. You know I can't do that. Hey, Michael, answer me. Come back to me. I don't care if it's as a ghost. I just need you here with me. Come back to me.
Jetzt flüstert ihm Richie ein, maybe.
Talk to me about nothing and about everything. Be irritated with me when I do something stupid. Scoff at me whenever I tell a bad joke. Trounce me at chess again. Put your arms around me one more time. Come on. I'm begging you. If you won't come back to me, then I'll go to you. I don't care if that's not what you wanted from me. This world without you is meaningless.
Wow. Yo, die Witch, ne? Oh mein Gott, Freunde, mittendrin schon nur dabei, da war ich halt nur mittendrin, Alter, Digga, Freunde, Digga. Oh, sorry. Okay, auch wie cool es so rot geschrieben ist, ne? Oh, warte, Freunde. Oh. Perfection. Oh mein Gott, ich glaube, ich kotze nicht, Freunde, Digga. Dying won't guarantee you get to see him again. Ja, da ist nichts, aber. Oh. In a summer. Oder? He spends all this time refusing to talk to me. And when he finally does, he begs me to save his love. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Rather disappointing, to be honest.
Who are you? Where are you?
Hehehe. Quite deft, aren't you? Within these walls, I am everywhere. And you've heard of me before.
What? I have no...
Heavens, you are slow. Is that pretty head only for decoration?
Damn. What? But no, there's no one else.
You might be thicker than these walls, my dear. Although I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You never did believe anything Michael said about me. You thought he was going mad. Hahaha, this is brilliant.
No, there's no way. It can't be. The cursed witch, Morgana?
Oh, you even know my name, do you? Warte kurz. Ich habe mir gerade so gedacht, das Fragezeichen steht immer da, solange Giselle nicht weiß, wer es ist. Oder nicht zugeben will, wer es ist. Bei Fragezeichen, jetzt Witch Morgana stand es da,
Ja.
bei dem Master auch Fragezeichen. Oder, ne, jetzt. Und dann Michel, als sie es erkannt hat. Und jetzt bei ihr steht immer noch The Maid, also in der Gegenwart, oder ne? Und wenn da sie jetzt erkennt, dass sie es selber ist, ne? Also akzeptiert, dann steht da auch Giselle jetzt. Oder The Maid Giselle vielleicht. Ja, keine Ahnung, ja. It would appear my legend has survived longer than I expected. I suppose I should thank all the humans who passed it down for me.
You actually exist?
I most certainly do, my dear. As I recall, you don't believe in the supernatural, do you? But it's hard to deny when that very witch is talking to you right this moment. Mickey was not even slightly mad, my dear. I told him he was better off without his sanity, but he refused to listen. He wasn't deranged, his surroundings were. His environment, the people around him, his whole world. Can you imagine how dreadful that must have been? To be the only sane resident in a world gone utterly mad? It's a miracle he managed to keep his head. Remember what you said just before he died, my dear? You said it was all in his head. You said he couldn't tell the difference between illusion and reality. You said he had long since gone insane. Shouted it at the top of your lungs.
No, that's not what I meant.
Ah, poor Michael. If only you had believed him about the witch. Be bad for you too, though. You have my pity. What did you ever do to deserve this? Oh, and just to be perfectly clear, I played no part in either of your or Michel's misfortune. The only force to blame for that is fate. The Pause. You were a good, honest, joyful, lovable woman. And look at how the world treated you.
May I ask you something? Was it you who sealed me in the tower?
Yes, it was. And that was what Michel wanted. Once, I told him I would grant his wish. Ja, die Witch granted wishes und für einen Preis, I guess.
Und denkst du, der Preis ist dann von der Witch oder von Fate? Weil sie hat gemeint auch so,
Genau.
das ist, was euch passiert ist, es war nicht ich, sondern Fate. Es kann aber so ein Cap sein und es war doch sie.
Ja, maybe, I don't know.
So, sie nutzt ihre Belustigung oder so.
Ja, glaube nicht, aber mal schauen. So I did as he asked. Though it looks like that ended up causing you even more pain. How tragic. So, you're planning to die? Are you hoping to reunite with him in heaven? Their plans destined to fail from the outset, my dear. God teaches that suicide is a sin, and you'll go to hell for it.
Then,
I will not kill you,
why not?
because I swore to Michael that I would save your life, hehe. Es hat Michael gesagt, dass sie ihre Versprechen hält. Poor Giselle. If you have any other wishes, I'll be happy to grant it.
So einen.
I can't bear to see you so miserable.
Ja, sie sagt jetzt, ich will mich wiedersehen oder so. I
Ja.
wish.
You have but a single desire right now. To see him once more. Isn't it right, Giselle?
Are you saying you can make that happen? You bring me back to life for me?
The forces of life and death are outside of my realm.
Ram.
That is God's territory, or the angels. However, I can guarantee you this. His reincarnation, no, his reconstruction.
His reconstruction.
Yes. You can meet him again. Not in this life, but in some future life. Ja, ich weiß nicht, ob das zählt, aber so in der Gegenwart. Da haben sie hier wieder getroffen. Just imagine it. Finding your beloved again after overcoming so much tragedy. 10, 20, maybe 100 long years from now, you're finally reunited. Doesn't that sound marvelous? True, unparalleled love in its purest form. What do you think?
Just because you can bring his soul back doesn't make it Michel. I want to be with him. That brusque, impenetrable, slightly immature, but gentle as a butterfly man. The man who sincerely, deeply loved me. If it's the same soul in a different body, can you still call him Michel?
Hehe, hehehe. Ah, my apologies. You beat me to the punchline, and you did so with such ardor you threw me off balance. You're exactly right. The idea that if your love is strong enough, you can both be reborn and have exactly the same relationship is utter fairy tale nonsense. You must be the same people to have the same love. Which is why I am not promising his rebirth or reincarnation, but his reconstruction. Your wish can become reality, Giselle. As long as you wish for it with all your heart, it can come true. I wish for his reconstruction as well. You have a witch asking to make this happen, my dear, so you can be confident that it will bear fruit. And you wish for him to remain as himself. If he truly loves you, and he too wishes to reunite with you, your wish shall be granted.
Will you really wish with me?
I most certainly will, my poor, pitiful, dear Giselle. I shall offer up my most heartfelt prayers for you.
I'll wish for it. Until the moment of my death, I'll keep wishing for us to be united as the same people.
I can't guarantee your reconstruction though.
What?
I only said I guaranteed his. Michel's is the only reconstruction I will wish for. I will not ask for yours.
Why not?
You're not looking at a benevolent wish-granting goddess or an angel with a magic bow and arrow. You're looking at a cursed witch.
Then how am I to be with him again?
I can offer you but one option that will allow you to reunite with your reconstructed Michel. Invincibility?
So,
Nee.
Immortality, weißt du?
Immortality.
Invincibility von GTA, der Cheat Code.
Oops.
Tell me, what do I have to do?
You must live, ja eben, Unsterblichkeit. Here, with me.
Oh, in der Mansion.
Deswegen ist sie immer in der Mansion.
Mhm.
Oh, Digga. Das heißt aber auch, die Fata Morgana müsste in der Gegenwart auch
Heißt
da sein.
aber, sie ist hier 1000 Jahre oder so gewesen.
Ja.
Also mehrere hundert Jahre. 800, 900 Jahre.
Ja. Und ja.
Live with you?
Und die Morgana müsste auch noch in der Gegenwart sein eigentlich.
Warte mal.
Wenn sie-
Gar kein Hinweis auf die Witch in der Gegenwart.
She's everywhere, sagt sie selber. In der Mansion. Aber wir wissen auch nicht genau, ob die Mansion, ob das überhaupt Gegenwart ist oder ob das ein eigenes Realm ist, weißt du? Weil wir haben immer nur so schwarz gesehen und wenn man rausging, also so war es bei den anderen Enden,
war
haben wir das.
Ja, sorry, da war Paris
Ja.
in der Gegenwart.
Ja, aber das war ja irgendwie komisch, wir haben uns ja so teleportiert oder so.
Live
Ja.
with you, what do you mean? Ja, so wie Michael.
It was Michel who resurrected me.
Oh.
Lol. But he could not serve as my guide. I have work to do, but I cannot do it alone. I need a guide to assist me. Because as you can see, I have no body. If this house did not exist in this world, then perhaps I might be able to give myself form.
Did not exist.
If this house did not exist.
Okay.
Ja, in der Gegenwart vielleicht. Könnte sie sich eben selber eine Form geben. Ja. My soul's form.
I don't understand anything you're saying.
You don't need to understand. All I need from you is for you to show your utmost hospitality to the people I'm expecting to show up at this mansion someday.
Entertain your guests?
That's right, my dear. Michael isn't the only one whose reconstruction I'm wishing for. There are others. Several heinous sinners. Ja, Rache, ne? Wisst ihr. Weil sie hat ja so Michael eingelabert. So, I want you to serve as a maid and watch over them when they arrive. Until then, keep the house in good condition.
What are you scheming?
Is that something you truly need to know, my dear? All you need to do is wish. Pray for the day your beloved appears before you again. For the day he wraps his arm around you once more. One word, Giselle. That's all I require. Do you want to see him again? Do you want to hear his voice again? I can promise you, you'll have your happiness back.
Manipulator.
What reason is there to hesitate? There isn't one. Or are you simply going to give up? Hey, I wonder, what would happen if you said no? If you disappear from this world, how will Michael react when he comes back? Will he be sad, angry, or will he forget about you? And fall into the arms of another woman?
No, he can't.
Then make up your mind. Will you come with me, or will you throw it all away?
Yo, Slach. If I had given it a little thought, I would have realized she was manipulating me. That she was just telling me what I wanted to hear. But I believed her. I accepted her proposition. As unbelievable as it sounded, my desire for it to be real overpowered everything. It was impossible not to grasp at the straws she was dangling in front of me. That was all I could do at the time. The witch's voice also had an inexplainable power to it.
Placebo.
It made me believe, as outrageous as it was, that she really could bring you back, reconstruct you. Maybe because I had seen her turn a door into an immovable wall.
Ja, aber im Moment
Ist er
irgendwie da oder so.
schon.
Keine Ahnung. Vielleicht hat sie nur ihre Kräfte so innerhalb der Menschen oder so. Deswegen kann sie auch nur Leute dahin rufen.
Or maybe because I had heard her disembodied voice. But I don't think that those are enough to explain it. My guess is she had me under her spell. That was the moment I became the maid. But I assure you, I was, at that point, still the same Giselle you knew and loved. Oh, it's...
Oh, Regen.
Sound of the rain never seems to stop.
Ja, letztes Mal, als sowas gesagt wurde, dass es regnet, haben wir nicht den Song gehört. Das ist so geiler jetzt, ne?
Am I hallucinating it, maybe? For the moment I lent my ear to the witch's sweet temptations, the mansion underwent an unimaginable transformation. No light shone through the windows, despite them still being unobstructed, not morning, day or evening. Vielleicht hast du recht mit diesem, war der schon mal? In fact, the concepts of morning, day and evening did not seem to exist, dass die Mansion in so einer anderen Welt ist. Oder so.
Ja.
Oder dass wir in der Gegenwart. So, das ist eine andere Realm, irgendwas. The darkness resembled that of when the windows had all been sealed off, but there was something more fundamentally unreal about it. Like it was hovering over a vast, all-consuming abyss with a constant haze of malice. It felt like I had been cast into some unknown realm. And that was why there was nothing beyond the windows. And the house was not the only thing that underwent changes. I too was no exception. In the blink of an eye, all my basic human urges vanished.
Also kacken, pissen.
I stopped feeling hungry and I no longer needed sleep.
Ja, warum sagst du nicht, muss ich pissen immer noch, oder wie?
Naturally, I was bewildered by what was happening to me, what I was turning
Ja,
into.
warte mal. Natürlich muss ich nicht pissen und kacken, aber wenn man nicht isst, dann
Ja.
muss man nicht pissen und kacken. Aber vielleicht muss ich noch trinken.
Absolute Genius Deduction hier. Conan wäre stolz.
Danke.
Apropos, morgen Bock auf Contra. Obwohl,
Ja.
fuck, ist es der eine Film? Na egal.
Nein, ist nicht.
Welcher ist es?
Ich habe dir gestern gesagt, ich habe selber vergessen.
Prima.
Ja, ich hab's dir gesagt.
I think I'll take a look around. Maybe there have been other changes.
Dün, 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 dün,
Oh, jetzt
dün,
sehen wir alles mal. Library. Das ist alles so düster, ne? Schau mal.
Ja. Dün, 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 dün.
So I wandered through the mansion's halls. My original intent was to explore the entire house, but I found myself drawn toward one room in particular. That's right, your bedchamber.
Ja.
There was no light, no trace of color remaining in your chambers. But the bed was the same shape, the walls the same texture, the curtains the same design as when you had been alive. Michael, I'm always praying that someday we'll meet again.
They will not again.
This time, surely they will meet. Oh, there's something hidden under your bed. What could it be?
Oh mein Gott, was ist das?
It's that painting.
Ja. Dieses Painting, ne?
I never did get to ask why he got so angry about me seeing this.
Ja, eben.
I'm sure it's something he didn't want to be reminded of.
Die Mutter, nicht Mutter, die Schwester wahrscheinlich. Todesschwester, hat die Mutter gezeichnet.
Perhaps having to do with his family. I was right not pressing him about it.
Dann, was soll ich sagen, I guess? Jo, sie lächelt jetzt auf dem Bild.
What?
Junge,
Ah!
creepy.
Haha. What the? Did the painting just smirk at me? Oh god!
Oh Gott!
Oh god! Ah! No! Oh jeez, Giselle, what are you doing tripping over yourself?
Im Moment steht noch Giselle da. Ich frage mich, wann es so. Also hier wird es wahrscheinlich zu The Maid.
Sie hat davor gesagt, so I'm the maid, but I'm still Giselle,
Yeah.
you knew. Okay, it was just that cursed witch messing with your head. No need to get spooked over a tasteless prank. When I stumbled, I guess I knocked over a drawer open. There's something inside. Letters, it looks like. I shouldn't touch these. They're not mine. But
Ja, scheiß
I
drauf.
shouldn't have. Doch. I want something of Michels to have. Something to remember him by. His letters would be in his handwriting.
Aber nicht unbedingt, das sind nicht unbedingt seine.
They would contain his words. Please forgive me, Michel. I don't mean you any ill will, but I'm going to take these. I must say, they are an impressive number of... Oh! Was?
What the fuck?
Eek! What on earth? It's like someone dumped an inkwell on every page, but why?
Achso, so sehen die Letter aus.
What was this the witch is doing too? Yeah, it has to be. It must have been her. It definitely wasn't you, Michel. Was it?
Dun, 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 dun.
The front door. I wonder what it's like outside.
Es ist zu. Lol.
I can't get it open. What's going on? The bar isn't set, but it won't budge an inch.
Ja, wegen der Witch halt, ne?
It's just like up in the tower. And no, the windows.
Ja, sie hat ja gesagt, man sieht nichts außerhalb der Windows.
They should open, then I can... What's going on here? What the heck is going on? It's like there's an invisible wall in front of the window. My hand won't go any further.
Lol.
This is rich. What else can I do but laugh? What in the world? This is madness. Hurry up, Michael. Return to me.
Als ob sie jetzt schon.
And get me out of here.
Sie ist jetzt schon so.
Stress. So, kann nicht mehr. So.
Ja, und Michel 10 Jahre. Das Ding ist aber auch, Michel konnte die Menschen verlassen, auch wenn er es nicht so oft getan hat wahrscheinlich, wegen Sonnenlicht. Aber...
Ja, aber die Sache ist, Michel 10 Jahre, Giselle 800 Jahre oder 900.
Mhm. Ja, aber ich meine, sie ist jetzt schon so stressed out.
Please, get me out of here. Deswegen, sie ist tatsächlich so mad
Ja,
geworden.
und against dieses 1099 bis Fragezeichen ist eben die Gegenwart. Und deswegen steht da Freizeichen. Oder, nee, nicht Gegenwart, du weißt schon, ich habe ja keine Ahnung, ne? Also, ich sage einfach Gegenwart, scheiß drauf. Die Gegenwart. Und, das halt, wir jetzt sehen, so wie, was sie während der einzelnen Doors vielleicht auch gemacht hat. So. Also nur so durch. Ja, wie man das Scheiße nennt, du weißt schon.
So eine Montage.
Ja, so wie es einmal war.
Denkst du, dies ist hier eine kürzere Dauer wieder, wie Dorf 4? Ich glaube, Dorf 5 war die längste, kann das sein?
Ja, probably. Oder 3. Ne, 2 meine ich.
I had no idea how to explain anything that had happened to the mansion.
Ja, die Witch.
But it was clear enough that I was imprisoned within its walls. I was all alone in a nebulous sphere of bleak darkness, and beyond its walls lay void. Weißt du noch, der erste Satz, I was looking at the corpse, my own corpse, das ist ja Michel, wie er stirbt, was wir gesehen haben. Und wir sind ja in der Gegenwart.
Ja,
der Master Michel.
Weil Michel ist der Einzige, der reconstructed wird.
Ja.
Ja, warte mal. Oder? Wenn Michel der Einzige ist, der reconstructed wird, wer ist dann das White Girl in Door 1, 2, 3?
Ja, das war halt, so die... Ja, warte mal.
Ja, nein. Weil Giselle, die Witch hat ihr gesagt, sie soll als Maid die Leute, die sie schickt, unterhalten, ne?
Ja.
Und hat sie ja gemacht dann, also als Maid. Aber wer ist das White Girl?
Okay, ich denke dann, das ist ein White Girl, das echt sozusagen geben muss, oder?
Person.
Und das so die Maid, das sich selbst projiziert hat.
Einfach auf die Liebenden der jeweiligen Master, oder wie?
Nee, ich meine im Sinne von, dass was ihr tatsächlich passiert ist, also die Geschichte von ihr und Michel in Door 4 und 5 halt die Wahrheit, dass sie so diese Fake Reality kreiert hat mit dem Whitehead Girl, was tatsächlich dann existiert. Und dann kann es aber nur so sein, dass sie so geworden ist, so sie von sich selbst als Maid denkt.
Aber das geht nicht, weil Michel hatte gesagt, the Whitehead Girl never entered the mansion. Oder irgendwie so, ne?
Ja, und irgendwie Door 1 bis 3 fühlt sich an so wie, auch so wie habe ich schon gesagt, Prolog oder so Side Story zu der Main Story jetzt ab mit Giselle und Michel ab Door 4 und 5 und 6 jetzt. Mal schauen.
Ja, ich weiß aber auch nicht, weil das Ding ist, Door 1, 2 und 3 wurden ja auch erzählt von der Maid. Also. Naja.
And beyond its wall lay void. The layout of the house remained unchanged. But I felt as though I had wandered into a twisting labyrinth. I could cry, but there was no one there to soothe me. All it did was provoke her disembodied cackling, which she followed with,
You chose this, my dear. So you need to hold yourself together and keep wishing.
manipulate. My only real pastime was cleaning. I dusted the same corners again and again, swept the same floors, polished the same dishes. One day I decided I would read the books left in the library. Ja, die Sache ist auch, zumindest wurde so mich auch so ein paar Sachen immer geschickt. Aber ihr nicht?
Ja, sie kann ja jetzt die...
Ich dachte mir auch so, sie liest alle Bücher, aber irgendwann gehen die Bücher aus. Ja. Despite there being more than 100 volumes, I finished every one of them in what felt like no time at all.
Ja, dann kann sie so wie mich hier zeigt, Chess spielen.
Ganz ehrlich, was ich machen würde, ich würde irgendwas schreiben, also eine Geschichte schreiben, also so Buch schreiben oder was zeichnen, so ein Manga zeichnen. um mir die Zeit zu vertreiben. Oder so Workout.
Ich weiß ja nicht, was sie da hat.
Stimmt, irgendwann geht ihr die Materialien oder so aus, wenn sie nichts bekommen kann. Dann Workout, jeden Tag. Weil sie macht ja so, putzen aber so.
Ja, wer weiß, vielleicht ist ihr
Sie
Körper
ist so ultra
unveränderbar.
pumped. Vielleicht ist sie so ultra pumped jetzt.
Ich weiß nicht, vielleicht ist sie unveränderbar, ihr Körper.
My life was a never-ending cycle. Day in and day out. Day in and day out. The house had no visitors. No one, rather nothing at all, set foot upon the property. There were no signs of other life whatsoever there. The birds singing in the morning.
No.
Sorry. No birds singing in the morning. Achso, warte mal. Weil du meintest vorher, dass es so sein könnte, dass das Whitehead Girl immer so, zum Beispiel das Whitehead Girl bei Jacopo oder so, dass es einfach so seine Frau war. Und es ist irgendeine random Frau.
Ja.
Und dass sie sich das selbst so, dieses mit dem Whitehead Girl.
Ja, einfach
kreiert.
Whitehead Girl gemacht hat, dass der erste Whitehead
Also
Girl
einfach als
ist.
Charakter so.
Ja.
So kreiert in ihrem Kopf.
Also das ist echt eine Frau, war irgendeine Frau,
Ja.
das sind 3 verschiedene Frauen, 1, 2
Ja.
und 3.
Ja.
Ja.
Das wird Sinn machen, I think. No birds singing in the morning. No cats sunbathing in the garden. No mice sorrying about the kitchen. No creepy crawly insects. There was nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that broke the long stretches of silence was her voice. Tell me, was she kind to you? Was she friendly and courteous? Because she was quite harsh when she spoke to me. These were the kinds of things she was always saying to me.
He didn't show up today, did he,
Bro.
my dear? Are you still praying, my dear? Do you think he'll actually come, my dear?
Do you think? Das hat sie versprochen.
I'm still wishing, just like I promised, my dear. You know why he hasn't come for you, my dear? Because perhaps he doesn't actually love you as much as you thought. My dear, my dear, my dear. Have you lost your mind yet?
Shut up! I've had enough. I'm done with you.
Just shut up, shut up. Yeah.
Enough. Please. Enough already.
Oh, what's got you so worked up? You love to talk, don't you? Why not have a nice little chat with me?
This is not a chat.
Maybe not in your mind, my dear. You seem to think chatting only constitutes conversations you enjoy. But I don't think the word's usage needs to be restricted, personally.
You're just getting off on watching me squirm.
Oh, not at all.
Shameless.
You'll have all my best wishes if he ever does show up for you. Oh, so scary. If you're making that face when he shows up, he might not even recognize you.
What?
You haven't looked in the mirror recently, have you? Go on then, my dear. See just how frightful you've become. Ich will's auch sehen, bitte. Ah, der Mirror, ne? Show me.
No. The witch was right. I looked nightmarish.
Ah,
My face was pale and lifeless, my eyes hollow, my cheeks sunken, heavy bags beneath my eyes. My hair had lost its sheen, and it grew vividly.
Wildly.
Sorry, widely. I was quickly losing everything that made me recognizable as me, and the thought sent a shiver down my spine. No, this isn't me.
Eben,
This is some kind of trick, trying to deceive me.
this isn't me. Sie macht sich halt jetzt zum Mate.
Ja.
Baseless accusations. You really must stop blaming people every time something doesn't turn out the way you want, my dear.
But, my faith was more.
More what? More expressive, more cheerful, brighter, rosier? You're right. You were never this gloomy, were you?
Right, I wasn't. I was always more cheerful than this.
Naive girl. Could you be any more narcissistic?
Narcissistic.
Narcissistic. What you're looking at is undeniably exactly what you look like now. Time did not do that to you, nor did I. The negative energy oozing from within you is what's causing you to take on this form. Did you think you didn't have any dark, ugly emotions inside you? Did you believe you would always be able to smile no matter what? Did you assume you were pure and beautiful? No one like that exists, my dear. What you see in the mirror is the true you. Your hideous, twisted heart.
If you weren't always being so nasty, this would never have happened. Anyone's heart would be twisted listening to you so long enough.
So you're saying Michel's heart was twisted too? I spoke to him for years.
No.
I'm just teasing. I suppose I may have crossed the line there. I mean, you know ill will, Giselle. Honest. Allow me to give you one word of advice, though. Look at yourself in the mirror often. Das ist nicht ein Word.
Das ist eine
Ja, ich weiß. If you continue deteriorating at this rate and end up looking like a corpse, when Michel comes and sees you, he won't jump for joy, but run away, screaming in terror.
Stop talking. Please, just stop.
You know, Giselle, this is only the very beginning. He might not show up for hundreds of years.
I can't live that long.
Absolutely brilliant. You still think you're alive?
What?
The moment you agreed to come with me, you ceased to be of this world. So don't worry about time, my dear. You can wait as long as it takes. As long as it takes for him to arrive.
As the witch has suggested, I started checking my appearance in the mirror every day. I wanted to ensure I didn't turn into some horrifying creature. My hair grew, so time seemed to be passing, but I didn't appear to age at all. The flow of time had become perplexingly vague and uncertain. Was it stopped, or was it moving? I couldn't tell. On occasion, I would practice smiling in front of the mirror. My smile was, after all, my one really distinctive feature, and I was certain you had seen me smiling more than anything. Even if my appearance had changed drastically, I thought you would still be able to recognize me by my smile.
Ja, dein Smile als the Maid ist aber creepy.
A woman standing alone in front of a mirror, practicing how to smile. I'm sure that was quite the comical sight. And that was about how my days went for an incomprehensibly long time. And then...
1099?
Oh,
Oh ja,
okay.
genau wie ich es gesagt habe. Bis wohin geht's?
Ich sag 1000...
Ich sag 1200.
Okay.
Oh. Also 101 Jahre.
1400 sagen. For the first 100 years I kept track of how much time passed. Ich wollte gerade sagen, ich müsste so
Strichliste.
Strichliste
Ja,
machen.
aber sie können ja nicht mal genau checken, wann ein Tag vorbei ist, oder? Weil sie hat ja gesagt,
Ja, stimmt.
dass so Morning und so alles...
Haben sie Uhren in dem Haus oder irgendwas?
Haben wir nicht gesehen, aber wahrscheinlich schon.
Ja, wir sehen ja so.
Ich muss kurz sagen, ich finde sowas echt immer nice, wenn ein Charakter entweder in so einem Loop ist und so richtig lange Zeit gelebt hat oder halt jetzt wie sie einfach so alt und so richtig lange Zeit gelebt hat. Wie zum Beispiel, Spoiler für Schnellskate zum Beispiel, mit seinem Loop, dass er halt so tausende Male es gemacht hat, man weiß nicht genau wie viel Zeit, aber ja, viel Zeit. Oder irgend so ein Manga, den ich gelesen habe, aber auch so ein Charakter mit einer Loop-Fähigkeit und das ist immer cool. Ja. Meistens immer. Ne, nicht immer.
Okay, aber ich kept track of how much time had passed, aber wie hat es gemacht, oder?
Mal schauen.
an hour, a day, a month, a year, 10 years, 50. But once it had surpassed a person's average lifespan, the counting started driving me mad, and so I stopped.
Oh, naja.
My sense of time began to numb. In place of sleep, ich kann nicht mehr schlafen. I spent my days in a trance-like state. Doing so, I was less aware of the passage of time, which made it a little easier to bear.
Wie checkst du überhaupt? Egal.
Crazy. Suspended in this bubble of time, my mind went out to you. Oh, wieder?
Ah, jetzt wieder?
Ja.
Ja, cool.
Ich sag jetzt 1000.
Aber jetzt so 10
Okay. Achso, okay. 100 Jahre immer. Skip.
Ja.
Na gut, ich sage, es gibt dann bis zu Do 1, was ich
Ja.
glaube 1600 irgendwas war.
Ich bin jetzt nicht dumm, aber ich glaube 1503 war. Oder stopp. Wir haben 3 Doors. Die dritte war 1850 oder sowas.
Ja.
Die zweite war 1700
Ja.
irgendwas und die erste ja doch 1600
Ja, ich
irgendwas.
glaube schon.
Ja.
Können wir schauen.
Also immer so 1000.
Mhm.
Sehr cool, ne? Sehr cool.
The next thing I lost the sense of was myself.
Oh.
I lived as human for 21 years. Jetzt wissen wir, wie alt ich genau war, wenn wir es nicht davor schon wussten.
Mhm.
After spending nearly 10 times that trapped in the mansion, I began to feel like that was all I had ever been. That maybe my past was a construction of my imagination. That as an otherworldly being, I merely fantasized about being human.
Also hat sie am Ende dann 500 Jahre alleine verbracht, weil dann kam der erste Meister.
Had I actually had a family? Had there actually been other people in the world? Did cities and villages really exist? What's a crazy concept, ne?
Mhm.
Was there ever really a time when light shone through the windows? When we were happy? But I knew if I started doubting everything, I wouldn't be able to maintain myself.
Und das macht sie ja.
So I settled on believing one thing, that you, Mitchell, were real.
Ja, aber das hat sie jetzt in den nächsten 100 oder 200 Jahren dann verkackt.
That you had been with me. That I had loved you. And that it was you and I was waiting for. Obwohl, vielleicht hat sie immer noch das geglaubt, dass Michel existiert und so, aber hat sich halt selbst vergessen.
Ja, maybe.
I tried to always remember that one fact.
I tried.
Jetzt wieder 1400,
400, I guess.
1400.
Ja.
Box.
Boah, das ist richtig cool.
Ja, so cool. Das wäre so eine richtig geile so Anime-Folge.
Ja.
Weißt du, wenn man das als eine Folge
Ich
macht.
würde sagen, so Six Door gefällt mir, also ist ja erst Folge hier, sehr nice.
My characteristic energy and cheer were disappearing.
Oh.
By then I hardly ever raised my voice anymore. Und sie macht auch nicht mehr so das Daily Smile
Ja,
Practice.
keine Ahnung. Das Ding ist, man muss auch überlegen, sie ist jetzt schon 300 Jahre alleine nur mit der Witch.
Yeah. And in response to that change, the witch seemed to treat me a little nicer. On occasion, I thought I could sense her presence nearby, like she might reveal her form to me from beyond the darkness. Instead of only speaking to me, I could feel her sitting beside me.
Giselle, do you think you're still Giselle, even now? Hehe, I suppose it doesn't matter either way. War so geil mit dem Regen gerade, Freunde. Ich liebe Regen. Aber nur, wenn ich drin bin. Sometimes I think love and fanaticism are two sides of the same coin.
What are you implying?
Oh, nothing. I have an idea though. Why don't we make you some new clothes, my dear? The loom should still work thanks to your keeping everything in order. That outfit's an artifact of an age long past by now.
You know how long it's been?
Vaguely, but yes. As we speak, time still marches onward. Not too quickly and not too slowly, but at the same pace as your breathing. Was? Also wenn sie schnell atmet, dann schneller?
That was an expression.
Yeah, I guess. No, on your feet, Dad. Yeah, on your feet, Giselle. We have plenty of time. So let's make you the perfect maid's outfit. Also hat sie das dann bekommen, I guess. Ne? And if we don't have enough materials, we can make more thread from the sheets or curtains. Hey, how exciting! Die Frage ist auch, wie lange die Witch alleine war auch, ne? Bevor Michael kam. Na, Moment.
Following her instructions, I wove garments in a style that did not exist in my era. They were quite strange to behold. The old me might have been stricken with fascination by them, but at that point, I wasn't even sure how to rejoice, how to be impressed, or how to be moved anymore.
Oh, 1500 jetzt? Probably. Achso, es geht direkt. Also nicht so ein 10er.
Ah.
Also am Anfang war es so jedes einzelne Jahr von
Ja,
1099 bis 1100. 1200. Dann 10er Schritte ab da
verspringt
und
es.
jetzt 100er.
das ist mir
Wahrscheinlich-
gar nicht aufgefallen mit den 10 Schritten.
Achso, wahrscheinlich liegt es daran, weil es für sie immer unbedeutender wird,
Ja.
wie viel Zeit
Ja,
vergeht.
das ist so, ja, jetzt ist noch, das ist wie,
Noch ein weiteres Jahrhundert.
ja, das ist wie, keine Ahnung, für uns Menschen so, ja, es ist noch eine Woche vergangen, es ist so
Ja.
schnell, es ist so schnell vergangen und noch ein Tag.
Ja.
Und dann ist es immer,
Oder als Beispiel
Ja.
jetzt so mit dem Loop.
Ja.
Noch ein Loop. Noch einer. Und man zählt gar nicht
oder
mehr.
das Meinen habe ich so ein paar Mal so gesehen, dass Leute meinen, wenn sie, je älter man wird, umso schneller vergeht die Zeit, also fühlt man sich so, es ist noch ein Jahr vergangen, so, weißt du?
Ah,
das ist wie-
schon wieder ist ein Jahr.
Ja, genau, und das ist wie bei ihr, wie du gemeint hast.
Ja.
Boah, noch 10 Jahre, ah. It sounds like rain again.
Oh, ich liebe Regen.
What year is it?
1500.
Oh, it doesn't matter what year it is. It doesn't matter where it is. As long as you're there, it can be anytime, anywhere.
Jetzt weiß ich den Namen nicht mehr.
Where are you,
Ah,
Michel? No. What are you doing? I'm still praying. I'm still wishing for you to appear before me. Forever and ever and ever. And ever and ever and ever. I've been praying for so long. I don't even know how long it's been. Before you left, you said you were going to pray too. You said you hoped we could meet again in another life. I'm not misremembering, am I? Michel, come back to me soon. I love you so, so very much.
Sie sollte, also das hätte sie machen sollen am Anfang, irgendwas, ein Papier nehmen und Sachen aufschreiben von ihren ganzen Erinnerungen.
Ja. Oder ein Bild auch mal von Michel und so.
Ja.
But my memories of you are starting to fade. What did your voice sound like? Oh, what kind of faces did you make? Where did you like to put your hands on me? I don't want to forget. I want to always remember. My memories of you are the only thing holding me together. But they're slipping away from me. How did you speak? What kind of things did you talk about? I'm losing all these memories. Please, Michel, come back to me. Before I forget everything. My beloved master. Allein, dass hier Master sagt, aber die haben ja, du weißt schon,
Die wird aber auch so.
moved on from that.
Aber ich will kurz einmal abchecken. Etwas. Okay, passt.
The thought crossed my mind that maybe Morgana's guarantee that you would be reconstructed was just a lie to trick me into staying here. But I quickly discarded it, because if she had been lying, it would strip all meaning from my very existence.
Ja, und was würde sie auch davon haben?
Naja, sie könnte, ich weiß nicht, ob es geht, aber sie könnte halt
Den Buddy übernehmen, denkst
nee,
du?
so sterben, wenn sie sich killen.
Was?
Ja, wenn sie weiß, dass eh nicht Michel wiederkommt, dann wird sie wahrscheinlich sich umbringen. Weil wozu soll sie denn noch in 100 Jahre lang
So.
leben, mit Menschen leben? Aber ich weiß nicht, ob das geht.
Hm.
It would take from me my purpose of being here. So I didn't want to accept that possibility. I had no choice but to preserve in my belief that you would return. I had always thought I would be alright, that my faith would never waver. I still believed in myself, but you can be the happiest, most optimistic, resolute person in the world, and you will still break eventually. And I was at the point where even the slightest tap would shatter me into fragments.
Und es ist noch 1500, ne? Jetzt nochmal 100 Jahre. Und dann kommt erst der erste Master. 1604 war es, glaube ich.
Oh,
Oh, oder war
1591, okay, das kann sein jetzt.
1591. Aber es war nichts, es war 1604.
Wollen wir mal nachschauen?
Ja, wir können kurz anschauen.
Ja.
Die Musik. Ah, ne. Prelude to First Visit.
Okay, der First Visit. Aber lass
Aber
uns
für-
nachschauen.
Ja, okay. Wow, yo!
Oh,
Aber ne, kurz Return to Titel. So, Freunde, hier steht's. Hier. Ja, 1603.
also. 14 Jahre davor.
Mhm. 13. 9 plus 3. Nee, 12. Egal, kurz einmal abchecken. 1603,
Ja.
dann 1707
Mhm.
und dann 1869.
Ja.
Ja. Digga, hier ist voll lang.
Ja.
Ne? Aber das ist auch nur die Masters, ne?
Ja.
Also jetzt Prelude the First Visitor ist ja, The First Visitor. Ja, Freunde, an der Stelle würde ich sagen, wenn wir das Let's Play The First Visitor sehen wir dann nächstes Mal und wie sie auch noch weiter suffert.
Ich frage mich, was das dann ist, der First Visitor, weil das ist ja vor der First Store, also ein paar Jahre davor.
Ja, das ist
12 Jahre davor.
maybe ist das eben die Familie. Weißt du?
Ah, ja, 12 Jahre. Na klar, 12 Jahre davor. Also die. Ja, so muss es sein.
Ja. Die,
Ja.
fuck, wie heißt die
Ja.
Familie? Ja, ja. Ja, an der Stelle wir sagen das gerne darin, aber dann checken der Part Platz. Wie es ab. Sehr geile Folge, auch etwas länger. Wir waren so into it, Freunde, ihr could not stop. Ja, check die andere Parts Plays ab und aktiviert die Glocke, es ist echt nice. Und an der Stelle würde ich sagen, wiederschauen, Freunde, und
Reinge.
ciao.